concerts, theater, and more. Buy from North American Talk Radio, not the monster corporate giants, and you will still save more on event tickets. That's natalkradio.com, then click Event Tickets on the menu. Get in the game.
Are you ready to place bets? Join MyBookie today and discover exciting opportunities. North American Talk Radio has partnered with the cutting-edge gambling platform to offer unique bets, several ways to play and win, and you can even use crypto to play. MyBookie offers a seamless platform for all your gambling needs, and MyBookie has you covered with a vast array of options. Explore their different markets and bet types. There's something for everyone. Discover MyBookie's special introductory offer by using North American Talk Radio's special promo code, which is 120Z Sports, all caps, no spaces, and you'll get a deposit bonus up to $1,000. MyBookie offers a thrilling experience, so sign up today and be sure to use the promo code 120Z Sports, all caps, no spaces, for huge cash bonuses. Get in the game and good luck.
Oh, you know what time that is. Thursday's the new Friday. Oh, we love it. We love it. It's Beck's Banner. It's Thursday. Thursday's the new Friday. I'm happy to be here. I've been here all week, in case you didn't notice. But we're here now. It's Thursday. I had a golf outing today. I'm feeling good. I'm having a couple bubblies, if you will, and feeling good. I've been dry for like 8 days, so I'm drinking the lightest beer possible. So if you think I'm sideways, just know I'm a lightweight. I'm a lightweight. This is Beck's Banner live on North American Talk Radio. You can hear us on natalkradio.com. That's N-A for North American Talkradio.com, where you can use the chat feature right under the radio player, or we simulcast on 12 Ounce Sports YouTube, which is at 120Z Sports on YouTube. If you're listening on Streama/Simple Radio, Streama is the browser version, Simple Radio is the app version, or the radio.net app. We appreciate you listening. There's no chat function, but that's okay. Not everybody chats. But you can chat. Just go to the natalkradio.com or the 12 Ounce Sports YouTube, because we simulcast there. And if you do chat, I will read your chats. Hey, it's Thursday. I hope you're having a great day. It's been beautiful here in Ohio. I think we're in a drought. I don't know if it's officially a drought. I feel like it is. It hasn't rained in like 16 days. So is that a drought? What constitutes a drought? That's what we really want to know, even though this is a sports talk show. But this is Beck's Banner. We do it Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Things are popping off. I should probably turn the TV on behind me so we can watch a little sports while we talk. I have a lot of good topics, actually, if you want to chime in. I would love that you chimed in. But you don't have to. If you've listened to this show in the past, I will blow through an hour, no problem. That's what I do. That's why it's called Beck's Banter. I have a lot of banter. I'm going to get it out on the airwaves. You listen, cool. You want to chat, cool. I think one of our chats earlier this week was a eggplant, because I was talking about dildos in the WNBA. That's not a topic tonight, so rest easy, you anti-dildo people. We're not going to talk that tonight. But we do have a lot of topics, so we're going to get into it. And again, feel free to chat on our website, natalkradio.com. That's N-A for North American Talkradio.com. The chat function's right under the radio player, or we simulcast on the 12 Ounce Sports YouTube at 120Z Sports. And a lot of things are going on. You know, we talked a lot of sports off air. because we have a lot of things in the works. Very exciting things going on. My TV is moving very slow, so I don't have sports up on it. But it looks like the Browns rookie running back Quinshon Judkins from Ohio State, the transfer from Ole Miss, that kind of set off college football world when he transferred to Ohio State. It pissed off Lane Kiffin. But it sounds like he's not going to face any formal charges, as prosecutors have declined to move forward with the case, which clears the way for him to return to the team. And I'm told that should happen in the near future. So the Browns have to be very happy right now, right? To quote me a second ago, very excited, the Browns. But it makes me go back to when the story originally broke. And look, I'm not a guy, like, I'm not all for the Me Too movement, but I'm also not like, oh, we should just brush them all off right away. But it does, the whole story does seem to be a little bit weird, right? Because we're told that this woman he was hanging out with, well, they had a little altercation. Okay? An altercation. And we're told that she still hung out with him for like 7 days, like a week, before she told police that he committed domestic violence. Now, again, I'm not the kind of guy that's going to brush over an accusation from a woman. But you hung out with him another 7 days, and then when the vacation ended, then you press charges? Seems a little scary. Like, it's kind of like the Oklahoma quarterback Mateer, when we talked about earlier this week on this show. Like, he said, my Venmo transaction was an inside joke. But you said gambling debt, USC versus UCLA, on a certain date. Well, it just so happens the night before those teams played. Like, what's the inside joke? She hung out with Quinshon Judkins 7 more days from the time she said he beat her. So I don't know. All I know is there's no formal charges. It's been dropped. And the prosecutors are not going to move forward for the case. So it looks like the Browns have dodged a bullet. It looks like Judkins has dodged a bullet. But who knows why? Maybe they talked her out of it. I don't know. I'd love to hear your opinion. I don't know if people are listening. We just got on Streama, which is the browser version, or the Simple Radio app. But it sure lines up as if maybe there wasn't a lot there. Okay? That's all it is. But it's good news for the Browns, because a lot of people are thinking, like, maybe they picked the wrong Ohio State running back. Travion Henderson ran the opening kickoff back in his debut. My TV, I don't know if it's the internet. I don't know. The TV's not loading. That's okay. But, I think Quinshon Judkins is going to turn out to be a really good running back. And this legal trouble was concerning, obviously. And I had a buddy text the group thread, which I've had people say it's actually kind of an impressive group thread. It's friends. I mean, we're all in our 50s, early 50s, 51. I'm 51. I'm one of the oldest people in the group thread, so it's 49 to 51. But we've all been friends since we were like 5. And it's a text thread that's been going on since we've all had cell phones. But a friend in that thread said, this is not a very good way to start your NFL career, when the news first broke. And I sent him the stats of NFL players, and I said, I think he may fit right in, because unfortunately, NFL players, their infraction rate, their arrest rate is 4 times higher than the normal, general public. So, unfortunately, so that's where we're at. Moving along. All right, the TV's finally working. We can watch sports while we talk. Did you see the Carolina Hurricanes owner, Dundon, agrees to buy the Portland Trailblazers, but they reportedly will not move the team. That's kind of important because Portland's already moved once. Oh, we got the volume up on the TV. They've already moved once as a franchise, but apparently the NHL owner of the Hurricanes wants to buy the Blazers of the NBA, but they want to keep the team in Portland. So that's kind of big. But it kind of goes into what I was talking about last night. Like, you can't feel bad for these billionaire owners, right? They get all this money from TV deals. They have taxpayers paying the bill for the new stadiums. So their involvement, their cash involvement, outside of buying the team, outside of the initial cost of buying the team, I would think I would love to see their balance sheet. It has to be minimal, right? Because the TV deals essentially, maybe not fully or wholly, pay most of the salary. Then you got the ticket sales, the merch sales, the beer sales, and then they get taxpayers to pay for the stadiums. Like, where's their cost? But their value keeps rising. Over and over and over, their value rises. So they just, it's a great business model if you can fall into $1 billion and buy a team. But it looks like the NHL's Carolina Hurricanes owner, Dundon, is going to buy the Portland Trailblazers. That was big news. All right, we'll move along because this is kind of a funny story. And this show flies by because I love talking sports. I'm having a Corona Premier. It's the lightest beer you can get. I'm down 20 pounds in 3 months, folks. I've lost 20 pounds in 3 months. So I'm trying to drink the lightest things you can drink. This is 90 calories, 2.6 carbs, Corona Premier. I'm going to switch to wine later because that's very light too. And I'm going to fall asleep at probably 9:30 after this show because I'm old and I haven't drank in like 8 days. But I'm having a good time. This was wild. Did you see Michael Penix Jr. was being interviewed on CBS? The problem is that his name on the screen didn't say Michael Penix Jr. It said Michael Penis Jr. How do you mess that up? Michael Penis Jr. CBS, do better. Now, full disclosure, behind the scenes, a guy from North American Talk Radio, Michael Carvelis, thinks somebody did that on purpose. Well, if that's the case, heads should roll. Somebody should get fired. I mean, how do you? I guess. I mean, if you're going to split hairs and you're going to advocate for the person, excuse me, that does the graphics. I'm looking at the X and I'm looking at the S on the keyboard. They're literally next to each other. So I don't think it was on purpose. That's how Michael thinks, though. But I don't think it was on purpose. I think they fat-fingered it or mistyped. X and S are right by each other on the keyboard. Michael Penix Jr. turned into Michael Penis Jr. on the screen, and CBS had to be embarrassed. Right? They had to be embarrassed to put that out there. It's so crazy. So, if you ever want to, criticize North American Talk Radio, just know that people as big as CBS screw up from time to time. It happens, folks. It really does happen. So there we go. All right, moving on to the next topic. Gotta make sure I'm close enough to the mic. I'm having fun here. Beck's Banter. It's Thursday night, and if you didn't know, Thursday is the new Friday. And if your employer hasn't got the memo, like, let them know. Like, no, dude, this radio host said, this is my Friday. Yeah. I'll work tomorrow. That's fine. I'll be at work tomorrow. But just know I'll probably be hungover or late or tired. Just get over it. The radio host clearly, sir or ma'am, my boss, the radio host clearly said that Thursday's the new Friday, so I started drinking. That's how it goes. All right. We had a tweet, I think it was from Adam Levy of the lacrosse world, that he said there's huge 2025 Minto Cup news. The Minto Cup's going to be broadcast on TSN Plus and NLL Plus. And the broadcast team will be Jake Elliott, Pat Gregor, Ashley Docking, and John Donville, and Rod Mahood, which is a lot of people. But Pat Gregor goes on the Daily Dive, which is going to be a part of North American Talk Radio in some sense. Daily Dive is awesome. They're tied into the National Lacrosse League. Why is that news? Why am I talking about it? I'm going to have more National Lacrosse news after the break. But the National Lacrosse League is weird. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. They're kind of, it's not all I'm going to say. I'm going to go on to it. But like, they do things that are kind of like, you're trying to grow the game, and lacrosse in itself, just lacrosse in general, like, these people, like, you have momentum, right? You have big names like Joe Rogan mentioning you. Pat, oh God, it's escaping me, but on ESPN, like, lacrosse has gotten the attention of big name people, but they refuse to go mainstream. They want these weird paywalls on YouTube and websites. It's like, people are starving for lacrosse, right? Like, just show lacrosse. Well, I think they're catching on a little bit because the Minto Cup, which is a big deal, it's a big deal if you're in the lacrosse world. And they're going to broadcast those games on TSN Plus and NLL Plus, which I think NLL Plus is free. I don't know about TSN Plus. I'm pretty sure the NLL Plus is free. Maybe if Michael Carvelis is watching live, he could tell me, but he's probably not. The guy's probably sleeping. Oh, yeah, so that was kind of big news in the lacrosse world. We're going to get into some more lacrosse news after the break, but I'm 18 minutes in. So I'm going to take a little break, catch my breath, and then we're going to get into some NLL, NBA 2K, like a weird thing going on with that video game. And then the Cleveland Browns and Philadelphia Eagles had a cool moment today after their joint practice. So this is Beck's Banner live on North American Talk Radio. Tuesday, Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch us on Streama, which is simple radio app, radio.net. We'll be on TuneIn Radio in September. We also simulcast on the 12-Ounce Sports YouTube, which is at 12OZ Sports on YouTube, and our website, natalkradio.com. Thank you for listening. I'm Beck. I'll be back.
BetUS and North American Talk Radio have partnered to bring you the preferred betting platform in the United States, and you will get a deposit bonus of up to 150% if you use promo code 12OZ. Take it from me. I'm a cowboy and a gambler. I wrangle my bets on BetUS, and I use the promo code 120Z to get free money. Yee-haw! That's BetUS and promo code 120Z. Now giddy up.
You're listening to North American Talk Radio, the all-new talk radio station featuring sports, movies, politics, mental health, and more. Check us out at natalkradio.com and subscribe today. Buy event tickets straight from our website to help the cause and get tickets to your favorite events for less. That's natalkradio.com. Thanks for listening.
Want tickets for less while helping a small grassroots radio network? You've come to the right place. Skip on over to natalkradio.com and click Event Tickets on the menu. Here you will find the best seats at the best prices for sporting events, concerts, theater, and more. Buy from North American Talk Radio, not the monster corporate giants, and you will still save more on event tickets. That's natalkradio.com, then click Event Tickets on the menu. Get in the game.
Are you ready to place bets? Join MyBookie today and discover exciting opportunities. North American Talk Radio has partnered with the cutting-edge gambling platform to offer unique bets, several ways to play and win, and you can even use crypto to play. MyBookie offers a seamless platform for all your gambling needs, and MyBookie has you covered with a vast array of options. Explore their different markets and bet types. There's something for everyone. Discover MyBookie's special introductory offer by using North American Talk Radio's special promo code, which is 120Z Sports, all caps, no spaces, and you'll get a deposit bonus up to $1,000. MyBookie offers a thrilling experience, so sign up today and be sure to use the promo code 120Z Sports, all caps, no spaces, for huge cash bonuses. Get in the game and good luck.
Oh, welcome back. I'm Beck of Beck's Banner. Thursday's the new Friday. Thank you for tuning in. Beck's Banner live on North American Talk Radio Monday through Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you're listening to the soothing voice of Mr. Beck. I thank you for listening. If you are listening on our website, NA for North American, NA, talkradio.com, or YouTube, simulcast on 12 Ounce Sports, you can use the chat function. Would love to hear from you. If I don't, I don't. If I do, I will talk about it. There you go. It's a talk show. Hey-oh, thank you. Thursday's a new Friday. I hope you're having a great day. I went to a corporate golf outing. I actually played my best round of golf all year, so I'm feeling good. I usually don't play that well. That's loud. That's probably loud, but I played really well, and I was proud of myself. Very excited, very proud of myself. And, yeah, it was gorgeous out, but it was humid. Whew. I had a little headache when I got home. I'm having some Corona Premier. I haven't drank in over a week. So, yeah, we're getting a little loose. By the end of the show, it should be fun. All right. So I was talking prior to the show, earlier conversation with a friend, a colleague. I feel like he's my son, Michael Carvelis. The National Lacrosse League, and I kind of touched on this on the last subject about the Minto Cup and how weird the National Lacrosse League gets with their things. And they're trying to go mainstream, but, you know, they can't seem to get things right once in a while. Well, their free agency period has been pushed back to August 29th, and I think it's not the first time they've pushed it back. Like, I don't understand what they're doing. So the quote is, the NLL and the NLLPA are continuing to negotiate the terms of a new collective bargaining agreement. Given our ongoing efforts, we have mutually decided to delay the beginning of free agency period until August 29th. Okay, but you need standards. Like, why do we keep doing this? And is there a reason to negotiate? Like, how much is the league making? How much are the teams making? How much of the... Because we know the players aren't making a ton. Right? a lot of them have to play in the PLL. And the ones that can't make the PLL are probably working jobs in the off season. Jobs? Yeah, some of us have to go to work. Oh! So, like, why are you pushing it? What's going on? Like, somebody's got to force the other's hand. Like, the league has to force the Players Association's hand, but everybody's so timid because they know they have an opportunity at their fingertips. They know that they're gaining some steam. They know that big names are talking about them. Pat McAfee was the name I couldn't think of before the break. Joe Rogan has brought up the lacrosse. And Daily Dive, which is going to be a part of North American Talk Radio, had the big fight last year, the instigator, the big puncher on their show. So everybody's timid within the league. Like, somebody's got to take a stand. Like, we can't keep pushing this back, right? The season starts in October, I believe. And we keep pushing free agency back further and further. I think it was at the beginning of August originally. Like, this league is so weird, they can't get it right. Don't botch this, people. This is a good sport. Box lacrosse is a great sport. Please don't botch it. But you can't even get your free agency period nailed down. Like, it's just odd. Like, to the outside viewer, like, we think, are you dysfunctional? Do you not know what you're doing? Like, do you not have definitive rules? What are we doing here? And here we go again. Like, they can't settle on a date for free agency. So I don't understand the National Lacrosse League. Like, just figure it out. Tell us when it is. Quit extending it. Sorry, I'm a little off tonight. I've had a few beers. Not a lot. I'm not drunk. I'm just saying. My whistle is wetted. So, you know, I'm getting tongue-tied. I just want the National Lacrosse League to make it. But sometimes they get in their own way. And it's just kind of odd. It's just weird. But we'll figure it out. People that aren't figuring it out, this is going to give me a headache. And I know we have a political party tomorrow night at 7. And drinks may or may not be had during political party because politics is depressing. But this is kind of a political topic here. Apparently, in the brand new NBA 2K, they announced that you're going to be able to play as both men and women on the same court in the same game. Is that what you want? I know they try to push these agendas through video games. We've heard it in other video games, more role player games, but now they're going to go into sports games? Really? Is that what you want, though? We can do this. All we need is one LeBron James to say, okay, if this is what you want, because I would beg Caitlin Clark to play one NBA game. And if you think that she'll even score 4 points, you're out of your freaking mind. But NBA 2K, because they have to, because that's their way of thinking, because maybe they're probably not even pressured. The people that work for NBA 2K are probably like, yeah, this could happen. Yeah, sure. And you know what? They probably built the engine, the algorithm, the software AI to make it look like they compete with each other. It's not going to happen. Stop trying to push this on me. If Caitlin Clark went one-on-one with LeBron, it would be 100-0 every single time. And now they're putting it in their video games. What are we doing? Look, you don't have to hate somebody. You can love everybody. I just told somebody today, I think I'm half a Buddhist, maybe a full Buddhist. I love everybody. I don't hate anybody. But I see LeBron, I see Caitlin Clark, 100-0 every time. Maybe she gets off one shot that goes in. But we're going to make video games where and I guarantee you they've built into the software that a female player could average 20 a game in the NBA. It's not going to happen. For fucking sake. Why do we keep trying to say this? It's not going to happen. And if you want it to happen this bad, please, somebody make a league that has both. Please. Not video games, not bullshit, alternate realities, actual reality. Please make a league that both play against each other. This video game stuff is goofy. It's not reality. I play video games. It's not reality. I can shoot par in a golf game. I can't shoot par in real life. So NBA 2K, I used to love you, but why are you doing this? Who pressured you? Or did you decide yourself you're going to do it? Because it's stupid and it's not realistic. And I'm not going to pay $99 for your stupid game because you're trying to push this stuff on me. And it doesn't mean I don't hate anybody. I want everybody to have equality. I want everybody to be happy. But this goofiness, no. Can you make it to where LeBron can play in the WNBA in your game? Of course you don't do that. All you do is you make sure Caitlin Clark can play in an NBA game. No, do it the reverse, please. And I want to see what your software does. Does LeBron average 90 a game? 120 a game? No, because you can't do that in your game. The only thing you can do in your video game is let a woman play in the NBA and average 20. Yeah, it's only one way. It's a one-way street. And maybe this will be a topic for the political show tomorrow. I'm tired of it being forced on me. And I'm not going to buy your video game because of it. There you go. And if you hate me for that, okay. I don't hate you. I love you. Again, I love everybody except murderers, rapists, etc., etc. But it's, why are we doing this? Women don't play in the NBA now. Why are you making video games where they do? If you want it so badly, if you want this so badly, create a league in real life that lets it happen. And then let's see how it plays out. That's all. That's all I'm asking. Beck's Banner, North American Talk Radio, Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be right back.
You're listening to North American Talk Radio, the all-new talk radio station featuring sports, movies, politics, mental health, and more. Check us out at natalkradio.com and subscribe today. Buy event tickets straight from our website to help the cause and get tickets to your favorite events for less. That's natalkradio.com. Thanks for listening.
BetUS and North American Talk Radio have partnered to bring you the preferred betting platform in the United States, and you will get a deposit bonus of up to 150% if you use promo code 120Z. Take it from me, I'm a cowboy and a gambler. I wrangle my bets on BetUS, and I use the promo code 120Z to get free money. Yee-haw! That's BetUS and promo code 120Z. Now giddy up.
Want tickets for less while helping a small grassroots radio network? You've come to the right place. Skip on over to natalkradio.com and click Event Tickets on the menu. Here you will find the best seats at the best prices for sporting events, concerts, theater, and more. Buy from North American Talk Radio, not the monster corporate giants, and you will still save more on event tickets. That's natalkradio.com, then click Event Tickets on the menu. Get in the game.
Are you ready to place bets? Join MyBookie today and discover exciting opportunities. North American Talk Radio has partnered with the cutting-edge gambling platform to offer unique bets, several ways to play and win, and you can even use crypto to play. MyBookie offers a seamless platform for all your gambling needs, and MyBookie has you covered with a vast array of options. Explore their different markets and bet types. There's something for everyone. Discover MyBookie's special introductory offer by using North American Talk Radio's special promo code, which is 120Z Sports, all caps, no spaces, and you'll get a deposit bonus up to $1,000. MyBookie offers a thrilling experience, so sign up today and be sure to use the promo code 120Z Sports, all caps, no spaces, for huge cash bonuses. Get in the game and good luck.
Oh, welcome back to Beck's Banner live on North American Talk Radio, Monday through Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's rock out just for a second. Shout out to Silent Partner. That's Sugar Zone. That's my theme song. I love it. Sugar Zone. Oh, yeah. All right, let's calm down a little bit. I got a little worked up last segment, but that's okay. Thursday's the new Friday. We're going to have a good time. The rest of the show is kind of light, so we're going to have a good time. I have some articles up. We're going to get into Major League Baseball scores tonight as well, so that should be fun. We're going into, I thought this was cool. I saw on X that was trending. The Eagles and Browns had a joint practice today. And the picture was, and of course I'm on radio, I can't show you pictures, but the picture was the offensive linemen of both teams enjoying some Miller Lights on the field after a very intense day of joint practices. And it reminds me back to, well, I played college football. The guys you want to have a beer with. They're just, they're nitty gritty, they're blue collar, they're tough, they're oftentimes smart. A lot of linemen become coaches. They're very smart. And you think about it, to play the line, you have to know, it's much like being a quarterback, honestly, to play the line. So, and it's always cool, but it reminds me back of, I think it was in the 80s, I saw an image of, pro football linemen in the locker room after an actual regular season game enjoying a beer. Like, they just battled it out. They were just basically in the octagon all game, just fighting. And it was kind of cool to see. So I like that story with the Eagles and Browns linemen having a couple Miller Lights on the field after a very intense day of joint practices. So good for them. High hopes for the Eagles this year. I don't know about the Browns. The Browns have a lot of question marks. I don't like that they let Nick Chubb just walk. I was a Nick Chubb fan. So I actually, my team name 2 years ago when I won the fantasy championship in a very big league, very expensive league, very expensive. My team name was Watson's Chubb. I'm sorry. Should I have not have done that? That's wrong. I'm sorry. It looks like Wayne Rooney has hit back at Tom Brady, calling his criticism of work ethic unfair. So this caught my eye because I'm a Wayne Rooney fan. I love Manchester United, the soccer club. And Wayne Rooney was a heralded star for the team years ago. And the reason I loved Manchester United was specifically for Wayne Rooney, because it turns out he was a boxer before he started playing soccer. And I thought that was kind of cool. So, I kind of fell in love with Manchester United. Well, it turns out Wayne Rooney has described criticism of his worth ethic. I can't read tonight. By Birmingham minority owner Tom Brady as unfair, and said the NFL legend did not understand football. Okay, I'm going to break this down to you. When Rooney says football, he means football or soccer. So apparently, Tom Brady has criticized Rooney, the coach, that he doesn't have good enough work ethic. Well, we know Tom Brady has the ultimate work ethic, right? But he's talking about a coach. So it's a little different. So I don't know what he expects from Wayne Rooney, but the former Manchester United and England captain Rooney was sacked as Birmingham manager in January of 2024 after less than 3 months in charge. So Rooney really wasn't given a good chance to be Birmingham's coach, who Brady is a minority owner of. And the 7-time Super Bowl champion Brady, he became a minority owner in August of 2023, so he was part of the decision to get rid of Rooney. He said he was a little worried about our head coach's work ethic during a recently aired documentary after visiting the Blues training ground 2 months later. Rooney says, I think Tom came in once, which was the day before a game where the days are a little bit lighter anyway, and I don't think he really understood football that well. So he said football is not NFL. NFL works for 3 months a year. Players do need rest as well. So I think he's very unfair the way he's come out and portrayed that. It's interesting. Following Rooney's departure, Birmingham appointed Tony Mowbray and Gary Rowett as managers in 2023 and 2024, but they were relegated to League One. So apparently Rooney wasn't the problem. Relegated means you got moved down. Rooney said, when I went into Birmingham, they were in a mess, really. Hence the fact that the players weren't really the players who could take the club forward. Since then, the project, headed by American-based hedge fund Knighthead Capital, they've turned it around a little bit. But Birmingham's wealthy backers invested an unprecedented £30 million, or $41 million, in transfers for a League One club last season and broke an English Football League record by amassing 111 points as they stormed to the title. Rooney said, listen, I respect Tom Brady massively. He's one of the greatest, if not the greatest athletes of all time. And Birmingham do look like they're getting it right now, which is good. And I think they have done what they have done is good and got the players they need to get out. So here's what I take from this. Tom Brady kind of got a little overzealous because I'm a Wayne Rooney fan, full disclosure. But I think Tom got a little overzealous because they sacked Rooney. Tom criticized Rooney about his work ethic. But then the team went and spent $41 million in between Rooney getting sacked and Brady's comments. That they went and spent $41 million and then started having success. And Brady said, well, the reason we're having success now is because the old coach didn't have a very good work ethic. I think something has to do with the $41 million, Tom. Okay. If we're going to be fair, I would say the $41 million you spent probably had a bigger effect than what you think. And that's often the case. You got to spend money to make money. And that's welcome to Wrexham. Look at that. A lot of people hate Wrexham because they had two Hollywood stars come in and spend a ton of money and turn that club around. So I'm generally a Tom Brady fan, but I think he's misguided here. I think he pointed the finger at the wrong person. Wayne Rooney was coaching a team of misfits. And then a bunch of wealthy people came in after they sacked Wayne Rooney, spent all this money, the team had success, and Brady in a podcast said, yeah, well, we were struggling before because our coach didn't have a very good work ethic. No, that's not the reason, Tom. What are you talking about, Beb? No. Misguided comment. And Brady, I mean, come on. If you're going to be an owner, that's the thing about Brady. You're an owner now. You have to have, a little bit different demeanor, right? You have to be a little more professional, a little more neutral. Don't blame the coach for that. I mean, if you pumped a bunch of money into the team and then they suddenly got good, Don't blame the former coach for the previous failures, because obviously the money helped you, right? Moving on. Dana White says McGregor keeps telling me he wants the White House fight. So apparently Conor McGregor wants to be part of the 250th anniversary fight at the White House in 2026. Why does this make sense to me? Well, first of all, Conor McGregor and Donald Trump, everybody's saying it, is huge. I can't do his voice. They seem to be friends. At least they've met before. So it kind of seems natural. But what doesn't seem natural is Conor McGregor in any shape to fight? I don't even know when the last time he fought was. He's 37. My fellow Irishman. So I should love him. I used to love him. I'm indifferent right now. But should he fight? And do you put a tin can in front of him? Or do you give him a real fight? Like, what do you do? It seems like a natural fit, though. He did meet with Trump. I don't know if it was before or after the election, because he wanted to run in Ireland, because Ireland's kind of a mess a little bit. Although I was in Ireland last September, it seemed fine. I don't know. People always say, oh, this city's a mess, that city's a mess, this country's a mess. I went to a country that people said was a mess. I didn't notice anything. The only thing I noticed that was a mess in Ireland is they don't have screen windows and it's hot and they don't have central air. I don't know what they're doing over there. So who knows? But Conor McGregor wants to be a part of that fight. Naturally, I'm sure a lot of people want to be a part of that fight. Did you see the report? NCAA is to release a ruling on Michigan's sign-stealing investigation tomorrow. Tomorrow. What say you? Nobody's going to chime in tonight. I get it. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to be offended. There's no comments. I'm not going to be offended. But I'm going to read this article because this is important, right? We all know the Connor Stallions saga. I think Sharon Moore's served some kind of penalty. Harbaugh, he fled, whatever. He won his title. I'm not indifferent. Harbaugh's crooked. We know he's crooked. Get over it. James Yoder on Twitter, get over it. Harbaugh's crooked. He is. He had recruiting violations, the sign stealing thing. Like, it is what it is. He knew what he was doing. I can get away with X amount of infractions during blank amount of years. I can win a title. I can get out of Dodge. I can go to the NFL. Nobody's going to do anything to me. I'll retire an NFL coach. That's what it is. Michigan was crooked. It is what it is. But what is the NCAA going to do about it? Well, the NCAA has informed Michigan that they're going to announce the results of its sign-stealing investigation on Friday. So we're going to find that out tomorrow. It's going to be exciting for college football. The NCAA alleged last year, and I noticed that current coach Sharon Moore violated rules as an assistant coach under Jim Harbaugh, who did serve a 3-game suspension in exchange for the Big Ten dropping its investigation. So, is Sharon Moore going to be the scapegoat? I'm on Sharon Moore's team. I'm an Ohio State fan. Coach Moore probably was following orders. He probably didn't scheme this up himself, and he's going to be the fall guy. That's why Harbaugh's the bad guy, right? Just like Pete Carroll did the USC. Pete Carroll went to the NFL and became a hero. And then USC had to deal with the fallout. That's what Sharon Moore is serving as. The fallout guy for Jim Harbaugh's bullshit, crooked program at Michigan. And I kind of feel bad for him. Even as an Ohio State fan, I feel bad for Coach Moore. He's going to take the fall because I feel like there's going to be some kind of penalty here. And that's what's going to happen. We're going to find it out tomorrow. And who knows what the NCAA is going to say. A lot of people are speculating. Right? And Harbaugh served a 3-game suspension through the Big Ten, not the NCAA. But if history serves as a reminder, conference suspensions are usually way less severe as NCAA suspensions. So don't be surprised if Sharon Moore in the Michigan program gets the hammer dropped on him while the guy that probably schemed up this whole thing is in San Diego, Wales, never mind, doesn't have to face any of this penalty. Shame on you, Jim Harbaugh. Not a big fan. I was when you were at the Niners, even knowing you were a former Michigan quarterback. But when you went to Michigan as a coach and then you turned crooked, I lost all respect. I'm Beck. Beck's Banner. North American Talk Radio. Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Coming back for the final segment, little Tour Championship news, NFL news, and then PGA Ryder Cup. Not PGA, Ryder Cup news. And then we'll close it out. Having a good time.
You're listening to North American Talk Radio, the all-new talk radio station featuring sports, movies, politics, mental health, and more. Check us out at natalkradio.com and subscribe today. Buy event tickets straight from our website to help the cause and get tickets to your favorite events for less. That's natalkradio.com. Thanks for listening.
BetUS and North American Talk Radio have partnered to bring you the preferred betting platform in the United States, and you will get a deposit bonus of up to 150% if you use promo code 120Z. Take it from me, I'm a cowboy and a gambler. I wrangle my bets on BetUS, and I use the promo code 120Z to get free money. Yee-haw! That's BetUS and promo code 120Z. Now giddy up.
Want tickets for less while helping a small grassroots radio network? You've come to the right place. Skip on over to natalkradio.com and click Event Tickets on the menu. Here you will find the best seats at the best prices for sporting events, concerts, theater, and more. Buy from North American Talk Radio, not the monster corporate giants, and you will still save more on event tickets. That's natalkradio.com, then click Event Tickets on the menu. Get in the game.
Are you ready to place bets? Join MyBookie today and discover exciting opportunities. North American Talk Radio has partnered with the cutting-edge gambling platform to offer unique bets, several ways to play and win, and you can even use crypto to play. MyBookie offers a seamless platform for all your gambling needs, and MyBookie has you covered with a vast array of options. Explore their different markets and bet types. There's something for everyone. Discover MyBookie's special introductory offer by using North American Talk Radio's special promo code, which is 120Z Sports, all caps, no spaces, and you'll get a deposit bonus up to $1,000. MyBookie offers a thrilling experience, so sign up today and be sure to use the promo code 120Z Sports, all caps, no spaces, for huge cash bonuses. Get in the game and good luck.
Oh, welcome back. Beck's Banner, last segment. Not much time left. I love it. I love Thursdays. Thursday's a new Friday. I hope you're having a great Thursday wherever you're at. I'm in Northeast Ohio, the home office of North American Talk Radio. We're simulcasting on the 12-Ounce Sports YouTube at 120Z Sports. You can chime in there. It's okay if you don't. Before we get into my last three topics, I did see a really good article on thescore.com. I do like that website. 10 veterans in danger as the NFL cutdown deadline approaches. It was a pretty good list, actually. I don't know if Kenny Pickett is a veteran, but he was listed. I mean, the quarterbacks in Cleveland, it's like 5 deep. Kenny Pickett, I don't know where he fits in with Shador, Flacco, Gabriel, the 2 draft picks there, Shador and Gabriel. Does Kenny Pickett stand? I don't know, because they're going to start Flacco. They just drafted Gabriel and Shador. Why would they keep Kenny Pickett if you're not going to? And why would they have 4 quarterbacks on their roster? It doesn't make any sense. So shout out to Kalo Miari and Matthew Washington from thescore.com. That's a good number 1 of 10 veterans in danger as the NFL cutdown deadline approaches. Number 2 was Travis Etienne of the Jags. The Jags do have some good running backs. I'll give them that. Etienne was supposed to be, a game changer for the Jaguars. Hasn't really panned out. And it looks like Tank Bigsby is the early season favorite to get all the carries. So could Etienne be a free agent? Who knows? Romeo Doubs was another one of the Packers. I forgot that name for a while, but he's a wide receiver. Taysom Hill, a tight end from the Saints. Although, don't they use him in different packages? So I don't know if he's in trouble. I mean, maybe. And they do have a first-year coach in Kellen Moore that might not want him anymore. But Taysom Hill does more than just play tight end. Kendrick Bourne of the Patriots. It kind of underperformed. And now they have Stephon Diggs, Demario Douglas, Keyshawn Butte, Kyle Williams. So does Kendrick Bourne fit in? I feel like he was their receiver A not too long ago. Yeah, in 2021 under Josh McDaniels. Here's a name you might be surprised by. Devin Singletary of the Giants, running back. In danger of getting cut. Darren Waller, I'm just getting old, tight end of the Dolphins. He's been around a while. Tyler Higbee, a tight end of the Rams. Kyle Duggar, DB of the Patriots. Justin Jones, defensive lineman of the Cardinals. I brushed through that because we're running out of time. But yeah, some veterans that might not make it. I saw that the Tour Championship now offers official prize money of a $40 million purse. I think this is a push by the PGA to get bigger purses because they lost so many big names, right, to the Live Golf, which, again, Caitlin Clark says nobody watches, and I think she's right. Like, I caught one round last Saturday, but I never know when they're on. Honestly, the PGA does such a better job of promoting. I never know when they're on. Under 2 minutes. Court rules that the Flores discrimination suit against the NFL can go to trial. The NFL can be put on trial over civil claims that Brian Flores and other black coaches face discrimination. A federal appeals court ruled Thursday finding insurmountable flaws with a league arbitration process that would permit Commissioner Roger Goodell to serve as arbitrator. If Roger Goodell's name's in it, there's something sketchy. Rory McIlroy declined the opportunity to be playing captain at the future Ryder Cup. He said, I've been asked to do that and I've turned it down. The idea of me playing captain sometime soon has come up and I've shut it down straight away. I don't think you can do it. I don't think he wants that on him. I don't think. And the reason he's being considered, I mean, obviously he's one of the top players in the world, but a future event is the 2027 Ryder Cup, which is in Adair Manor in Ireland. And McIlroy hails from Northern Ireland, so it'd be a natural fit to be captain. But he said, when they called me and told me that I was the Ryder Cup captain, the first thing they said was, We want you to be the first playing captain since Arnold Palmer. They want him to be a playing captain. He just doesn't seem interested. He's just not that into you. I'm into you. Thanks for listening. I'm out of time. 10 seconds to go. Have a beautiful Thursday. I'll be back Monday. Beck from Beck's Banner, live on North American Talk Radio. Peace. We get it. Here we go. I messed that up, but, you get it. We're at the top of the hour. It's still good timing. Have a great weekend. I love you.